Hello, my name is Craig Batchelor, and I'm an application engineer with the PPI Group. Today we're going to be creating an alignment label style using AutoCAD Civil 3D 2014. We're going to start this style by creating a text style. So in my command line, if I type style, we'll get a little dialog box up and I can create a new style. We'll just give this a name, something like ABC Company, and make sure we've got the correct font that we would like to use. Make sure our height is set to 0, and we will change the width factor and an oblique factor on this particular style, and we can hit apply. I'm using a default template that ships with the program. I have named this drawing alignment label style. And then we'll just change some settings here in the settings to create this style now. So if I select alignment, label style, station, major station, I can pick a style that's similar to what I want to make. If I right click on this, I can hit copy, and I'm ready to start my new style here. For name, I'm going to put ABC Company perpendicular, but this style is going to cross my alignment, so I'm going to put a plus instead of a tick, and I'll change that in my description also. Next we'll go to our General tab. This is where we can place that child style that we created. And I'm just going to pick my ABC Company style from my list. This style is going to have a plan readability of false. And just be conscious of the layer that we're going to be creating this on. It's a default layer. I just changed the color of it on this particular template. In the layout, we can go to preview. I'm just panning and zooming with my middle mouse button here, and looking at a style, so as I change things, we can see what it is. I do have two components in here. I have a station and a tick. With station selected, I want to make 2 copies of that particular component. So next we'll rename these. I'm going to rename station to station plus. I'll pick my next copy, and we'll rename that to plus a pair. And this third one, we'll just name to just a simple plus. This will be the plus that we'll see on the center of the alignment that we make. Let's start editing these. I'm going to start with my plus a pair. And where my text intersects my value column, I'm going to select one time with a left click, which should bring up a browse button. And I'll select browse, and this is how we can edit this particular part of the style. This is a 3-step process. I select what I would like to edit. On the right side, I'm going to make some changes to what it is. So I'm going to up my precision to 2 decimal places. Then I'll drop my decimal value for whole numbers. So plus a pair won't be 00.00. And I'm going to change my output here also. This will be right of my station character. Once I've made my changes, I need to project those changes with my arrow key here. And then hit OK. My anchor component is still going to be the feature, but I will change my attachment to middle left instead of middle right, and I will change an offset value from +.1 to -.05 to place it on the other side. When I hit apply, we'll see that the 00 is now on the other side of my alignment. Next, we'll work on the plus. So with the contents, it sets the value, select that, hit the browse, and this time we'll just take the text that's in there previously, delete it, and then just replace that with a plus sign. Then hit OK. Now we need to do a placement of this. So our attachment here is going to be middle center. We'll take off the X and Y offset values, and we'll also put a background mask on this particular one. So I change that from false to true. We'll see that that cuts our alignment, and it gives us some separation between the alignment on this text style. With the Station Plus, we'll edit our contents of our text on this one. Select the column, hit the browse. Step 1, select what we would like to change. Step 2, change our output to left of station character and project our changes with the arrow key. We can hit OK on that, and we're getting pretty close to the style that we're creating here. Next, I'm going to change my offset value to 0.05. We'll just bring it in a little bit. We'll take a look at the style as we've created it. We can see the direction we're flowing with the way the text is, and we do have the 2 decimal places on the last piece of text here. Let's hit apply and hit OK. Let's make a label set with the style in it. So if I right click on label set, we can go new. I'm going to take the word new out of the name and replace this with ABC Company. If I select my label tab here, for major stations, we can do a little pull down here and pick our ABC Company label style that we've just created. We'll hit add. See our style shows up for major stations with the default increment value of 100. For minor stations, I'm going to pick the default tick that ships with the program. And there's our label style. We can hit apply and OK. And we just have one little step to do before we create this alignment. If I right click on the word alignment in my settings tab, I can edit my feature settings. With the default styles, I can expand that out, and I can say I'd like my alignment to be a proposed. For my alignment label set, let's change this to our ABC Company label set that we created. I can hit OK. We can apply that and OK. And we're ready to create our label style. On my quick browse, I've added my create alignments. I'm going to go to my alignment creation tools. We'll give this alignment a name. We'll give it a start station, 10 plus a pair. We'll see that by default, the proposed and the ABC Company alignment styles and label styles have been preset for us. We can hit OK. And I'm going to create an alignment with tangent with curves. And when I press enter, it'll automatically label this. I can close down my alignment label tools, and let's zoom in here and we'll take a look at how this label looks. So I'm crossing my center line with the pluses. I have that nice hide behind the plus, so I've got a lot of definition between my text and my alignment, and the last one has the double zero. Thank you for watching. Again, this is Craig Batchelor. I'm an application engineer with the PPI group. Thank you.